everybody, welcome to today's vidcast. Today I wanted to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, money. Some people think it's the root of all evil, others think it makes the world go round. Well, one thing's for sure, it's all a part of our everyday lives. If you're anything like me, then it's truly heartbreaking when you have to pay to use your own money. I'm always on the lookout for a new, cheap, simple way to send and receive cash, and that's exactly what I just found. Square, the same company that gave us the credit card reader for mobile phones, just brought the cost of sending money down to zero, and it's all as simple as linking your email address to a debit card. I wanted to give this new service a try, and coincidentally, I needed to pay back a friend for some movie tickets he purchased earlier this week. This turned out to be a very simple solution for sending money from one person to another with absolutely no fees. Here's how it works. First, without any type of sign-up process, I simply addressed an email to my friend, and in the CC field, I added cash@square.com. Next, I entered the dollar amount in the subject line. In the body of the email, I'm free to type any message I want to my friend. Next, I simply hit send on my email. Because this was my first time using the service, I immediately received a request from Square to enter in my debit card information. Going forward, this won't be requested a second time. My debit card info was instantly approved, and because it was my friend's first time using the service as well, he received a similar request on his end from Square asking for his debit card info so that he could receive the money transfer. As long as the debit card info for both the sender and the receiver are on file, the transfer will initiate immediately and the funds will arrive within 1 to 2 business days. In my case, my friend received his $27 in 1 day. It's as simple as that, but the service has a few limitations you should keep in mind. For now at least, Square Cash is only compatible with US-based debit cards, no credit cards, and no debit cards from outside of the country. No sender can send more than $2,500 in a single transaction or over any 7-day period. For transactions of over $250, Square requires that you provide additional customer information, including your social security number. Square also released an iPhone app that automates the process of adding the dollar amount to the subject line, adding Square to the CC field, and sending the email off to your recipient. It's quite easy to use. My experience with this service is very simple and seamless. However, it may be a little bit too simple. On one hand, I like the convenience of being able to send cash through the internet via email. However, on the other hand, I wonder how easy it would be for someone to spoof my email and somehow send cash to a third party without my knowledge. Obviously, for every cash transfer that's initiated through Square, we receive a confirmation email, and that would be the moment where we would have to go and either contact our bank and/or Square to terminate any unauthorized transfers. However, it seems a little bit too simple and maybe not all that secure. I'm just debating to myself right now about the convenience of this service versus its potential for abuse. But I'd like to get you involved in the conversation. Does anyone else out there have any experience using Square Cash or any other similar electronic cash transfer services? Have you experienced some sort of electronic transfer abuse or some sort of unauthorized transfer? And if so, how did you deal with it? I'd love to hear from you. Well, that's it for today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave me a message. Also, you can help me out by clicking the like button on this video and also by subscribing to my channel. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.